Hey guys, so I ended up trying Etheria Restart on the first day of closed beta number 4. I found the game quite randomly, but I'm having a good time, so I decided to do a review video. I just played for, I don't know, like 3 hours, something like that, and this is my first impression. So it's actually quite interesting. I got into the game because I saw that they have real-time strategy arena, so RTS arena, kind of like Epic 7. A lot of people are comparing the game to Epic 7. Unfortunately, I still didn't unlock it because after level 10, the account experience started to slow down a little bit. But so far, I cannot comment too much about the story for the simple reason that I kind of skip all the time the story. What I can say is that the chests have some amazing rewards sometimes, so while you're exploring the map and killing all the enemy and the mob and everything, actually be careful about the chest. Open every chest that you can find. You can see them in the minimap, so it's not difficult to find them, because they can give you some very good reward, including ticket that you use for summoning. So first thing, even if you want to skip the story like me, don't skip like exploring the map every time you unlock a new chapter, because the chests are very important. Second thing, the game has like it can play on the background basically. So I'm gonna give you an example. I was checking some stuff, and based on the star that you have, you can select a certain amount of run. So for example, if you have 3 star, you complete this stage with 3 star, you will be able to have 10 run, to do 10 run in like automatically. If you have 2 star, you can do it up to 8 times. If you have 1 star, you can do it up to 5 times. This is very useful. So as you can see, while I was checking other stuff, I did this run, and I actually really needed this 2 item, and also this one is very good. Let me see, this was actually very worth it. So you can choose if you want to do it again or if you want to stop. In my case, I will stop because I finished the stamina. I have item to refill it, but it's quite late, so I will do it tomorrow. And it's very fun. Like, there are so many modes. So this one, for example, is for the equipment. Obviously, as long as you go up with the difficulties, you're gonna get better reward. And then we have, like, this one is for the pet. This one is actually very interesting. I really like the pet in this game. They look very cool. They call them shell actually, but the system is very interesting. I really like it so far. And there's actually a lot. As you can see, there's gonna be a lot, and there's so many like high rarity shells. I'm really looking forward to try all this stuff. And then let's see, this one is for the experience, nothing too crazy. You basically just do it. This item here is just to level up your character as fast as possible. It's gonna be okay, because eventually you're gonna get stuck. You don't have enough stuff to start them up once they reach the level cap, especially if you have a lot of SSR. But again, it's the first day of closed beta, so I can't progress too much. So far it's actually quite easy to progress. I've been satisfied. And then this mode is for the item that you use to level up your skill. So all these things, basically you unlock them on the first day of gameplay, all the daily challenge, and it's everything that you need to increase like the strength of your character. Like, you can improve the build and everything. Then we have trial challenge. I didn't unlock much stuff yet, as you can see. And then we have also limited event. I didn't unlock anything for now. I only have this one, which is basically like it's themed around the character that you see here. So for example, when you complete this one, you get a decorative item for this character, plus the reward is useful. You get some ticket, you get some gold, like the money that you use in the game. Nothing too crazy, but it's okay, we'll take it. Then we have Union. Of course, this is the guild, like every game. For now they only have guild boss, as you can see from here. I don't know if they're gonna implement guild war. I hope yes, because it's gonna be very fun. The boss is actually quite long, so start the at least for me, when I did it, it took me like a bunch of minutes, because I was not dying and the boss was also not dying. So do it when you have like at 5-10 minutes free, because I don't know, for me it was it took me like, out of nowhere. It was a surprise that it was so long to do that mode. Then let me see, let's go into the characters, and I'm gonna show you how to improve them, how it works. It's actually very simple. It might look a little bit confusing at first, but let me tell you, it's actually quite easy. So from here you're gonna improve the level. You're gonna use this item. I basically finish everything, but as you can see, if you do quick add, it's gonna use everything you have, and it's gonna show you how much experience you're gonna get. I'm not getting much because I already star up this character. So she was 4 star, and I did the 5th star. So for example, if we go here, let me see someone. Okay, this one is also close to the cap, but to give you an idea, so you're gonna level up with this stuff here. And once you reach the cap, so for example this one, you're gonna need I actually already finished. Okay, let me show you from here. Okay, so this one. So when you reach the cap, you're gonna have to do the star upgrade. To do the star upgrade, you're gonna use this kind of like card looking item. And obviously the 4-star one is the one that you use for the SSR character, is the most rare one. You can actually get it by doing the synthesis. I already did it for one of my characters, so I don't have anything left to do it, but it's not that difficult. You can also buy them from the shop, and of course for now it's a closed beta, so it's not paid, and the game is giving us the currency to buy stuff from the shop without actually having to use money. So as you can see, this is the item I was talking about. But of course then it's gonna cost real money. It doesn't look like too much pay to win for now, but again, it's the first day, so it's I cannot say anything as of now. So other than the upgrade, we also have module, which is basically your equipment, to make it very easy. Of course, the higher the rarity, the better, but you also need to consider that for the set. So as you can see, for example, I have Onslaught set plus 12. It's not like the rarity doesn't always equal to the number of set pieces that you get. So for example, I don't know if I have. So for example, this item here is yellow rarity, which is better than the purple one, but it only has one piece of the set. This one has 2 pieces of the set, even if it's lower rarity. So it's not always the highest rarity is the best one. Depends on how many pieces of the set, but it's very easy to farm them, which is what I was doing at the start of the video with the automatic battle. So that doesn't look like it's gonna be a problem to get on the set and do some nice combos, some nice combination of set. This because even if the maximum amount of bonus that you get is, for example, here from plus 12, you can take the bonus from the module, so from your equipment, let's just call it equipment, but also from the shell, so from the pet. For example, this one has also 2 pieces of Onslaught set, and then you're gonna get more. Obviously, this is not very high rarity pet, so it doesn't have that many set bonus, like set stat from here. But eventually, I'm sure like the highest rarity pet are gonna have more stuff here, and it's gonna make it much easier. You're also gonna get passive effect on your pet, which I actually really like the shell pet system in this game. It's actually quite interesting because you have the skill, which you can also awaken when you reach level 30. And then they also unlock passive effect every time you go like up by 1 rank. So for example, this one went got the first passive effect, which you can also reroll, by the way, at level 20, and then I'm gonna unlock a new one, I would guess, when I reach level 30. And obviously to rank them up, it's similar to what you do for the normal character. So you're gonna need different copy of the same pet, and that's it really. It's quite easy, it's very easy to understand. Then this is the last part. So this is the skill. You can also level up the character based on how many copies you have. So basically this is what gonna do, like it's gonna be mostly for whales. If you get many copies of the same character, at least for the SSR, it's gonna get power up. The power up are not that crazy like in other game. It's okay, obviously it's good. Crit damage plus 12%, increase attack defense HP, critical rate, and also increase damage dealt by additional 10%, and decrease damage taken by additional 10%. Of course it's good, but it's not that game breaking, I would say. Also, I'm quite sure that the developer looks like they really want to push the game into a PvP, like competitive PvP direction with the real-time strategy mode. And in that one, this stuff is not gonna be available. So everybody is gonna be set at the same level with this character, like when it comes to how many times you rank up the character. So there's not gonna be a problem for PvP, I would say, unless they change things. But of course it's gonna have an impact on your PvE, which is gonna carry over to PvP, because obviously the stronger you are in PvE, the better you can build your character, which is also gonna get stronger in PvP. But I'm not too pessimistic about the pay-to-win status of the game. Again, this is only the closed beta. We don't know. We're gonna have an open beta later, and then there's gonna be the game is finally gonna come out. So we're gonna see there. But so far so good, I would say. So far so good. I'm being optimist. And what else? Also the skill. So the skill, you can see from here. This item is very important. Don't waste it, because it's what you're gonna need to actually go from like level 1 to level 2, etc. So it's quite rare, I would say. Of course, only first day, so I didn't get a chance to get many. But I would say it's quite rare, so think carefully about which skill you want to upgrade. Of course, I'm gonna make a guide about the game and about the character that I think are worth it and are the best one to build up. But just to keep in mind, just to give you a heads up. And then this is like the normal item that you use. You can farm it very easy from the challenge mode. There is like a mode in particular to farm item for every element of character of the game, so it's not bad, it's not difficult. And again, this is basically everything you have to do to power up the character. I think it's very easy, very straightforward. You see all the stats here. Of course, speed in this kind of game is very important. We're gonna see in the future when I'm gonna make video about PvP. But yeah, that's everything I want to talk about. So I'm gonna play some match to give you an idea of the game and how the character works and everything. So you actually get a very decent healer for free, which is this one. And after 7 days, you're also gonna get SSR healer, which is one of the best in the game, if not the best, for free also by just completing an event. So I would say for the healer slot, we are set from the start. Even if you're free to play or low spender, you will not have any problem. For DPS, the game actually gives you SSR. I actually think it's a good idea to invest into this SSR as DPS, not because it's the best one in the game, but just because there is an event where the more you invest and complete like mission with her, the more you're gonna get reward. And also you can reset this character if you don't like it, if you don't want to use it anymore. At the end, after you get all the reward, there is a mode, like an event, where you can reset 1 character for free and then 4 character by like using some item. And so I think it's a very good idea, especially for free-to-play player and low spender, to start with this one as your DPS with Lian, because it's gonna save up a lot of resources that you can spend to get other character. I'm actually using Chiaki to buff and also close to debuff. So this is the party that I'm currently using on day 1. It's working quite nice for me and I really like it, so no regrets so far. And yeah, the graphic is very good, like I really like it. It's very nice. Of course, you need to remember like to build your character in a way that your debuffer and your buffer are gonna go before your DPS. You want to buff your DPS before using the AoE skill, for example, which is also what I'm doing here. And that's it. As you can see, I really like the graphic, the animation are very nice, very smooth. The game, I put the game at the highest graphic setting and it's going very well. I didn't have any problem despite being a closed beta. It's actually very nice. And also the music is good. I'm gonna shut up for this round so you can actually hear. This one is it's nothing special, but I also like the music. So this is it for the gameplay. Let's end the video with the 10 roll, because you know it's at the end of the day we're all here because we are addicted to gambling, and what better way to end the video if not with a roll of 10. I'm gonna waste the paid resource just because you know it's a closed beta. The account is gonna get deleted after I finish this closed beta, so we can use. Also, we get the paid currency for free. They actually don't have any animation yet for SSR or like even SR character, so it's not very like good looking, I would say. But you know, it is what it is. It's still a closed beta, so I'm sure they're gonna improve and they're gonna do something better for the actual game when it goes out, when they release. So we got an SSR. I think that's it with my luck. I don't think I'm gonna get the SSR character. Yes, as usual. At least it's a new character here, so I'm happy. It's good. It's all good. So that's it for the video. Let me know in the comment what you think. If you think you're gonna play, if you're actually playing the closed beta maybe. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.